Welcome back to Network Africa. The South African government has won its appeal against an earlier court order which granted terminally ill patients the right to die. Today's ruling by the Supreme Court of Appeal makes it unlawful for patients to choose how they die because of their terminal illnesses. Last year, there was a high-profile court ruling which allowed terminally ill Robin Strachan-Ford the right to die with dignity. The spokesman for the Department of Justice and Correctional Services was elated, saying that the government is relieved that this judgment was set aside. And staying in South Africa, it's been 3 years since former President Nelson Mandela died, and several events have been held to remember him in different parts of the country. Last night, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa was the keynote speaker at the Nelson Mandela Foundation memorial event, where he appealed to South Africans to work in unity in order to surmount the challenges the country currently faces. President Zuma, who shared his reflections separately, appealed to everyone to be inspired to do more good as Madiba did.
The Nelson Mandela Foundation auditorium was expectedly filled with family and friends and those who have admired and revered Madiba from afar. Anecdotes shared with and about the global icon had many in stitches.
And there was Madiba, and he was enjoying himself by speaking to me in Afrikaans, and we were gossiping about the audience.
Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa, who also worked closely with the former president, was the keynote speaker. He acknowledged all the challenges the country is currently facing, but insists that they can only be surmounted when each person begins to listen to the other and all work together in unity.
It is only through unity that we will become effective agents of social change. Through united action, we can collectively counter the effects of patronage. It is through united action that we will be able to counter corruption and to deal with the sense of entitlement and also the unrestrained scramble for positions and resources.
Many present at the event reflected on the Mandela legacy.
Today, of course, is a great day for us. We commemorate the death of one of the founder of democracy in South Africa.
The many aspects of Grande's legacy in terms of leadership that especially Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa was talking about, how he would listen to people that disagreed with him, particularly those who disagreed with him, because he felt that they had something to contribute to him and teach him a lesson.
Mandela means so much to us, to me, my family, and that whenever there are these occasions, it takes me back to the time when I knew Mandela, and he and my father worked together for many, many years.
President Jacob Zuma, who was not at the event, also gave his own reflections.
We think about him, and I think that should inspire us to do more good for our country. What is that we need to do? Should we be so angry about many things? Or we should adopt his style of negotiating, of discussing, of working hard to find solutions in order to build the country? That's what we need to do if we remember him as a nation builder.
Earlier in the day, various remembrance ceremonies were held, including a wreath laying at the foot of the 9-meter Mandela statue at the Union Buildings, Pretoria, by the Deputy President. From Johannesburg, South Africa, Betty Dibia, Channels Television News.
And finally on the program, the 16th edition of the Marrakesh International Film Festival kicks off in the Moroccan capital, but without any Moroccan films running in the official competition. Moroccan films Majid and My Uncle are in the festival lineup, but screening out of the competition.
The 16th edition of the Marrakesh International Film Festival kicked off in the Moroccan capital on Friday, December the 2nd, with actors, directors and producers from around the world walking the red carpet for the opening ceremony. This year, filmmakers were given a prominent place on the red carpet. Festival director Marita Tosca de Platier said the many great filmmakers in attendance were what distinguished this edition from others. But despite the presence of several Moroccan actors and filmmakers at the ceremony, not one Moroccan film was running in the official competition. The two Moroccan films included in the festival's lineup, Majid and My Uncle, will screen out of competition. Executive Vice President of the Festival Foundation and Chairman of the Moroccan Cinema Center, Mohamed Sarim El Haq Fassi Firi, said this was because the Moroccan contributors to the festival were not ready for this edition. However, the chairman of the National Coalition for the Development of the Cinema and Broadcasting Industry, Mohamed Abdulrahman Tazi, says the organization denounced this opinion. We say that it is not acceptable because there are large amounts of money spent to promote Moroccan cinema, even if these amounts need to be increased. There are some good films. We cannot judge them and say they cannot take part in this festival because of their low level. There are no Egyptian films running in competition this year either. On the red carpet, Egyptian actress Yusra says that Egyptian cinema and Arab cinema in general was going through a difficult phase. The festival, which runs until December the 10th, will also include posthumous tributes to Iranian filmmaker Abbas Kiarostami and Moroccan filmmaker Abdallah Masbahi.
And that's our program today. Thank you so much for watching. I am BC Adebayo.